Hey everybody, welcome back to Facetious, episode 18, recorded on Wednesday, April 13th, 2016 at approximately 6:03 p.m. Central Standard Time. I am one of your hosts this evening. I'm Larry, aka Bluemanrule, and I am joined, as usual, by my dude, my main ninja, none other than Mike, aka Scarfinger. What's going on, player?
Negros. That's one of the coolest. That's one of the coolest intros to a song ever. The headbanger.
Which one? By whom?
You ever heard the headbanger? It's by like Redman and Eric Sermon and a couple other people. Hold on. I don't know whose song it actually is. But that's how the damn song starts. It starts off with Redman just going Negros.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
I was sitting here listening to some music. I was listening to some old shit. I would listen to some old stuff, mostly like old crunk and crunk era stuff.
Okay, so what defines the crunk era? Because to me, it kind of feels like it never really goes away.
The crunk era did. The crunk did die. But I mean, it just kind of shifted to kind of it shifted through a couple of phases after that. But the actual crunk era died when kind of Lil Jon kind of died out a little bit.
Oh, okay.
He was like the ambassador of crunk. But I was listening to some crunk stuff, and then I was listening to Bubba Sparks, and then something I'm gonna tell people. If you don't know, man, Bubba Sparks' Deliverance album is fantastic. And it just so happened, I was just telling my girl this, it just so happens that album came out right after crunk hit. So most of it was, I think most, if not all of it, was produced by Timbaland.
Yeah, it was. It was off the chain. Hey, I love Bubba, man. Bubba had your boy rolling. Hey.
Deliverance was a really, really stinking good album. And it just got buried. Got buried. It got buried by crunk. But if you got a chance, like if it's on like Spotify or something like that, man, listen to that. That's a good ass album.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. I agree. But Bubba Sparks is pretty good, man. But you got your boy. Then Bubba Sparks hit is you know what happened to Bubba Sparks? Well, his sophomore was pretty good though. His sophomore album was all right.
Anything happened to I thought Deliverance was the sophomore.
Was that the sophomore? Okay, yeah, because I know it was pretty good.
Deliverance was the sophomore. I could be wrong, but same thing happened to DMX. He made a song that just a whole bunch of people outside of rap could get onto.
Oh, that country.
But no. What happens? He made that song that ended up on Madden. Mm-hmm. And it was all for his career.
But I mean, I guess the royalties doing Bubba well because we ain't heard from him in a minute.
Well, he just got engaged. And after all of that Ms. New Booty stuff and all that other stuff, he actually got engaged to a former beauty queen.
What?
That ain't got no Ms. New Booty.
Man, that's disappointing. That's disappointing. But hey, listen. You've been talking it up for the last couple of weeks. So I went ahead and I was listening to it on my bike ride. I went to SoundCloud and I listened to Watch the Stove. With it's very much music of now.
Yeah, man. It's so dope. His fiance is she was a Miss Iowa 2010.
Oh, okay. Talking about Bubba Sparks. Okay, cool.
I wanted to make sure that I said that right.
Okay. But it's funny, dude. It's hilarious, man.
Watch the Stove is so dope. Watch the Stove is probably one of the best just April Fool's things ever.
It's so great.
There's a video of the guy of one of the guys who did the song performing it on stage, and there's like a guy in the hamburger helper, the lefty costume, and all that other stuff, and they are so hype on the stage, dog.
It's
so hype on the stage.
Hey,
I'm gonna write that down. Let me see if I can find it. But you know, so every time I write these things down, I never actually post them. I ain't posted the truffle butter video. I have not posted the makeup video that we talked about last week.
I think the world is okay without truffle butter video. I don't think they need too much of that. But
no, the song. No, like I said, the song is I.
Yeah,
song is I.
Oh man, but no, it was funny, man. They had that one track on there, "In Love with the Glove." Dog, I was laughing the whole time.
Yeah, but the thing about it, with the exception of that one song, there's one song that doesn't jam.
Right.
There's one song that doesn't jam. Up there, blah, 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 blah. That song doesn't really jam like the rest of them.
Right.
And then there was the one that's like the 90s hip hop song.
Yeah, man.
It was like the 90s the 90s like jazz era.
Oh man.
That was dope. Like best thing ever. Best April Fool's thing ever.
I think the name of the artist on it is called Helper. Just Helper. I think that's the name of the artist.
No, the different artists
per song
are named per song, but all together it's just called Helper.
Okay, that's what it is. It's funny. It's just a 5-song playlist, man. Y'all gotta check it out. It's
that joke is so dope.
It's good, man. It had me giggling over here, man.
And because it's about Hamburger Helper, you can actually listen to it around your kids.
Right.
even though the most current sounding songs, the two that sound like the closest to current music, it sounds like they're talking about drugs. And sounds like they're talking about making drugs, but they're talking about making Hamburger Helper. Like
talking about getting burned because it's too hot coming off the stove. Like
right.
it's just dumb, man.
It jams so hard.
It does. It's really good. It does go hard. I enjoy it. But let's go. Let me talk to you about what I don't enjoy. So I'm gonna update some folks on what I've been doing. So I've been trying to get a logo made for Facetious. I think I mentioned it last show. So I went to Fiverr.com. I told Scar I was gonna go there, and we had an idea. I issued it out. Man, they can't get it right. And so
you had some proofs made.
Yeah, they sent me some proofs. I'm like, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted. And so I'm trying to get them to fix it, but I'm just gonna have to go to somebody else, man. I'm just gonna have to go to somebody else. Like Knox knows the guy I am.
You better draw that joint on a napkin and be like, look, I want this, but official.
Dude, that's what I did. I drew it on a sheet of paper, scanned it in, attached it, sent it to Fiverr. Like, here you go. Because they kept asking me, he's like, well, can you draw it in? And I'm like, if I could draw it, do you think that I would need you to make it?
Right.
So asinine questions like that. And so I'm just like, man, whatever. Just give me my 1400 by 1400 because I'm gonna take it and change it anyway. But at least we'll have a stand-in image in the meantime. I have the one right here that you see at the bottom left next to my name, but that ain't even close to what I wanted. So
I didn't even look. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, so you see it right there?
No, I want to see it. Hold on, wait. Oh,
you see my lower third?
On the lower third.
Yeah, you don't see the lower third.
I still see the Facetious logo. The other one where it just says Facetious with the ABC.
Yeah, it's not the new one because I tried to upload the new one and give me just a minute. I should be able to change that here in just a second. But yeah,
maybe I'll turn your lower third off and turn it back on.
Yeah, I'm gonna change it here in just a second. But yeah, man, so it's just a little disappointing because I went through all of that work. I'm doing more work than I need to. Like I'm paying someone to do it, and they're not even doing it right. So it's just like, whoa,
yeah,
what?
I talked about the logo redesign on for Scarcasm, and the homie Chase, Awakened Heathen, just kind of did a mock-up. And I've used those a couple of times, even though I want to clean it up a little bit.
Right.
All right, there you go. I see it.
Yeah, you see it's small and like you can't even zoom in, but that's not how I want it. You see how the lips are? Like I actually want the lips to be formed by the words. So the top lip would actually be like crafted out of the word facetious, and the bottom one would be crafted out of the tagline real.funny. You know what I mean? So that's what I wanted. That's not difficult, right? That's not hard to explain. It's exactly what I said. I even drew it the same way. They were like, what? So yeah, it's tough, man, and I think it's because
can we get some black people lips though?
Yeah, for real. And the thing is,
please, can we get some black people lives? Like, yeah. I ain't gonna elaborate, but yeah.
It's not necessary. I mean, everybody know what you mean when you say
see these? You see, I can do this without trying too hard. I need those.
Right. And the problem is that the person that's working on it is there's a language barrier there. Because English is not their initial first language. And even though I'm spelling it out like really clearly, look, the words form the lips.
Oh, we got about the song too.
Yeah. I'll do that. And but yeah, man, it's just man, I'm just frustrated. I'm frustrated beyond all belief right now because I'm just like, I thought I was gonna have it because I need a 1400 by 1400 to go up on iTunes because they need, I don't know why they need a resolution picture that massive. I need some transparencies and watermarks to throw on the stream. I'm gonna get a border to go around our stream and everything. And also coming up here real soon as I can walk Scar through it, whenever he's willing to do it, we're actually gonna go straight to YouTube live streaming, straight through OBS. No Google Hangouts necessary. So the quality on the video and everything else will shoot up a little bit. And yeah, so I'm looking.
I really need to get a. I really need a
HD cam.
Yeah, I really need to get HD cam. I got one in mind.
I'm telling you, man, I like the Microsoft Life cams, dude. That's what I use. It's good. It's good. Mine only does 720p. 30 frames, but
yeah, I don't need nothing better than 720.
Yeah. So it's pretty good, but I just want to give everyone an update. And then the second I get, and the reason that it's really, really big, like the logo thing is just bothering me is because, well, guess what? You know, folks like Meef J can't sit around, who had a birthday yesterday, by the way. Happy birthday, player.
Happy birthday to the bro.
Yes, sir. And
I want that bracelet, dog. I wear a bracelet. I don't have it on right now.
Yeah, it's a nice bracelet. Yeah.
Yeah, the one that he has for Mason.
It was a white and green that had Mason on it. Yeah.
I wear this one. This is just, it's a solid red. It's one for, it was one that I got a long time ago, and I bought a few. After my son passed, I saw this in a store, and it has it's not embossed. Embossed is out, right?
Yes. Engraved is in.
Yeah, engraved. So engraved is a bunch of hearts. So it's red. It's red like his birthstone, and it has a bunch of hearts because his heart wasn't strong enough. So I've been wearing these for quite a while. I bought like a bunch of them, and they break every once in a while. So I just just put a new one in. But this one is my last one. I would very much love to get some of the same kind of ones that he got. Yeah, that was dope. I really like that a lot.
Right, and then looks like Jenna's tattoo is healing up really well because her tattoo is in the picture as well.
I would have loved to get a tattoo. I do have my son's name on my arm as a part of this tattoo.
Oh, okay.
It's up here because his name is above everybody else because he's above everybody else because he's in heaven. But or wherever. Heaven.
No, you got it right.
No, but I would have loved to get a tattoo, but I can't have visible tattoos at work.
Right.
I got a coworker who is tatted up, and she is like heavily tatted up. She has to wear basically like basketball sleeves. Mm-hmm. She wears basketball sleeves. She wears like a short sleeve shirt, and then she basically wears basketball sleeves every day. She has to work.
She brown buying that bad boy, huh?
Yeah, she just and then she keeps getting more tattoos. It's like, yo, you already have to completely cover yourself up when you go to work. And then she has tattoos across her fingers. She has to wear like band-aids across her fingers every day she has to work. She has to cover all of that up. And then she just got this huge moth right here. It's a moth with a skull head for the face. It's like, you already have to cover everything. Why did you do this to yourself? But
you're gonna be regretting it in the summer, man. For real.
Yeah, but no, she's been wearing these for quite a while. The craziest part, right? We have two big meetings every year, where we have a meeting mid-year and then we have a meeting in December. We're all of the managers. We go to a yacht club, and then we have the room in the yacht club, and they go over all of everything. But because of her tattoos, she was at work. We don't have to wear work clothes there, but she had a jean jacket on in July. It was either July or it was like June or July. But she's in there with a jean jacket on because she can't show her tattoos. It's like you couldn't come up with nothing else other than get you a nice one of them nice cardigans.
Right.
It's a nice cardigans you got here.
Hey, get you some cool fit. What is it? Cool wear where it keeps you cool. Get you some cool wear like Under Armour. Good. Put some Under Armour on so you can go bang with them dudes. It's crazy, but yeah, that's my coworker. If you just looked at her, you would have no idea, but she is heavily tatted. I understand tats. I understand the appeal. I get the allure. I mean, I have one right here, but even so, man, like one's enough for me. I would have more, but they hurt. And don't start this mess about tattoos don't hurt. My foot. I don't do needles. Like I'm not a fan of needles. Like I can probably take a punch pretty well. Don't come at me with no needles, though. Like right? No. Yeah. Hey. The thing is, I donate blood all the time. Right? I'm almost at 5 gallons donated, I guess. So yeah. So I've donated.
You know how many clones they can make out of that? No.
But I've donated a lot of blood, man, and I've taken a lot of needles, man. But when I got this tat, which is this one, I'll open it up for people and show them. But
is it a layer? I can't see.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There's no way to me to get past this microphone.
And then your
the lower third is all off in the way.
So what is it? There it is.
So it's just all right. So you see the deuce and the anchor.
It's the anchor. Okay.
Yeah. Because I'm an alpha, and so on the ship that I crossed on, I was a deuce anchor. But and then it says God going down, the sun going across, son of God. So it's also a crucifix on the inside of it. But it doesn't have any color. It has a little bit of detail and no color.
It don't show up on us. It don't show up that well. Like I know some of us that got color, but the ones of us that got color, the color ain't quite right.
Right.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you, when I was in high school, right? When I was in high school, I had a coworker a classmate who went to get a tattoo. He had turned 18. He could go get his own tattoo. So he wanted a Superman logo on his arm. And he's a white dude. So he went and he got the color and all that kind of stuff. And when he came back to school the next week, it all looked pastel. It looked like Superman, but it looked pastel. And it was like, bruh. And he was like, no, man. He said the color was set after like a couple weeks or so, or whatever like that. It's like, no, player. I don't think that's cool. So he ended up having to go get it recolored.
Because they just sit there
the dude didn't charge him for it.
Yeah, so, but I mean, that's a second stint of pain, dude. Like, even if you're not charging me, I'm still paying for it.
No, he's one of them that didn't hurt. He's one of them that didn't hurt.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
I was gonna cry. Both times I had the first time I went and I just got a fancy M on this. It's actually my Google picture.
Oh yeah.
So it's just a fancy M. And I would have cried. Like the lady who did that was one of the people. She did Allen Iverson's first tattoo.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I would have cried. Like it was real, but there was a mirror right there, and like my cousins and my ex-wife was back there, and they were looking like, "You will cry, you will cry." Look, no.
He manned up quick.
I had to man up, but it hurt. Like it hurt so bad. Like it was not. No, I just couldn't. Like I couldn't. Then the second time, I had two of my sisters and my cousin went, and they were sitting directly across from me, waiting for me to crack up. So you know what I did, right? Right. My man did it out of his house. So he had some music on he had some music on the computer, and it was a bunch of old school.
Okay.
So it was a bunch of old school. So so instead of crying, I just sang. I sang the whole time. I mean, he did that. I mean, I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's a scroll, and it has names of family, my sisters, my mama, all of them up there, and then my son, and then of course my sister, who was high at the time, he asked her how to spell her name, and she wasn't paying attention, so her name is spelled wrong. Now I'm trying not to be in pain. So her name is spelled wrong, so he had to black it out and like make it like it's a tear in the page.
Oh man, that's tough.
Yeah. So.
Man, that's tough. Yeah, no man, I didn't cry, but I did. It's like I just did a whole lot of humming, like a whole lot of church humming, like I got.
Oh my Lord, 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 Lord.
And it's just man, yeah, it's not fun. It feels like what it is. Like it feels like somebody's taking 1,000 small needles and rubbing them across your skin.
Pretty much, like that's
continually. And
yeah, it's like not even like rubbing them across your skin, dragging it.
Right.
Slowly.
Yeah, man, it's tough, dude. But yeah, I sit there. Mine wasn't too long. Mine was about 1:15. And so it wasn't too bad because it does in the anchor. It's like it's wood, so it has like splinters in the wood and stuff like that. So it had some detail, but nah, son. Like, and my wife, she already has two. She's like, I want another one. I'm like, bless your heart, you go ahead and get it, because your boy.
My girl got one tattoo on her foot.
Who underneath? Oh, on top.
On top of the foot.
Ooh, that's tough, man. That's tough,
bruh. I'm like, no, we could. Like I ain't getting, and my sister, who we all got the same tattoos with the same names and stuff like that, but we all have ours in different places.
Okay.
My older sister has hers right here, and she said it hurt like the dickens.
Oh yeah, you get across that bone right there, man.
She said it hurt. She said it hurt like the dickens. My sister got hers on her leg. One of my sisters got it on her leg, and my other sister, who is like the queen of tattoos in the family. She has hers across her back with a cross.
Nice.
So we all have the same thing, but we have it in different ways. Like one of them has like stars and stuff around it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my youngest got the cross, and that type of stuff.
So if you were to get another one, what would you get? A drum set? What would you get?
I would like, personally, everybody keeps telling me that it's kind of dumb, but I would like, there's on my son's urn. It's a teddy bear, but it's a teddy bear where it's the urn itself is like a marble cube.
Okay. And
it's a circle, and the teddy bear is the part that's not blackened.
All right.
I don't know, how do you explain that? What do you call that?
I guess you're talking about shadowing, like a shadowing technique.
No. It's, well, I guess the outside parts are engraved, but the actual bear isn't. The actual bear is marble. Is the marble of the rest of it, and it's like a black circle, and the bear is the marble. Okay. So it's like a negative engraving.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't know how you explain that. Somebody probably has a better way to explain it. But I wanted that bear, and then for a little while, my Pooh Bear decided that she wanted to be called Flower.
Really?
Yeah, for a little while, she wanted to be called Flower. But then once I realized, I was like, Pooh Bear, have you seen Baby? And then it kind of all changed because Flower's a skunk. So but
rain on parades,
I wanted that teddy bear holding a flower for my kid.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool.
And I wanted that across my heart. And everyone was like, "No, don't get that." I was like, "Are you serious?" Like, I wanted it for what?
Hey, don't listen to nobody else. Scar, you later and you take it.
But what I really
gospel hymns.
Yeah. What I really wanted. Another thing that I thought about. It's a big J, big Y, and then a A and a O for my son's name is Jason, Jay, and my daughter's name is Joyce, Jay and Joy.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So you're making yeah. Okay. Oh, that's cool, man.
I'm probably gonna go with that instead of, because no one wants me to have a damn teddy bear. So
hey, it's your body. Hey, man, they ain't laying there taking the needle. You are. Man,
and then one time when I was a little bit low in my life, I had I got inspired by the immortal Ric Flair.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And I want it custom made across me. I can't help it. I'm custom made. I want it custom made across here. But that's funny. I want that. I don't want. I could have had that across my back, but I don't want any tattoos on my back. I don't want no tattoos I can't see.
Right. Why have them where you can't enjoy them?
Yeah, a lot of people have back tattoos, and I don't get it. But a lot of people have back tattoos. But I wanted something that I could see. I wanted that across here. So when I look at myself in the mirror, I see that.
I think the next tattoo, if I do get another one, I think the next one I get will probably be on my right tricep, going down. I don't know what it'll be. I think maybe it just be scripture, just like Proverbs 23:7. But I think that's probably what I'll get more than likely.
And get one of those LeBron jumps when you get something. What we do in life echoes eternity. Like
yeah,
son. So when you flexing.
Exactly.
But you know what, the didn't that guy try to sue?
Yeah, something about his art because he didn't want it to be.
Yeah, because even though LeBron paid for it,
it's
still considered his art,
his artistic work. But technically,
so he was still in 2K.
If you want to be technical about it, he licensed it to LeBron because LeBron paid to acquire it. So,
but they have to pay LeBron for his likeness, and that's a part of his likeness. So, my man's trying to get paid. It's all right.
I see you trying to get paid. I would shoot that down in a court of law. Like I would argue the mess out of that. Like nah.
Yeah, because if he wins, that just opens it up. Just like so bad. The same way that a lot of artists started suing after Milli Vanilli. That's when Martha Wash sued and got her. And Martha Wash sued and got her money after that. Well, I mean, of course, C&C Music Factory did her dirty.
They really did. Like they used all of her voice.
They used her voice, but they put other chicks in the video.
They put another lady there singing just because she was, I guess, more attractive or whatnot. Right. Which, if I remember correctly, the lady who was in the video wasn't actually all that attractive. But that's my personal.
She was more attractive than Martha Wash. Martha Wash is a big old lady.
But
if you ever seen the It's Raining Men video, Martha Wash is one of the weather girls.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got
you. She's one of them. Like It's Raining Men, one of them is Martha Wash. But yeah.
I got two questions for you, man. And we don't generally talk sports, but two things are happening right now. It's the last day of the NBA season. This is Kobe's last day. Like Kobe's done.
They're really doing it up for your boy though. In 2K, they updated the court of the Lakers court, and it has a 24 and an 8 on the court and stuff like that. They're doing it up, and then 2K announced
17,
that 17, the legendary edition, not the regular edition, but the legendary edition has Kobe on the cover and stuff like that.
Did you see this right here? I sent this to you. I'm gonna put it over here. We actually have a chat in here that I can post this in, but I'm gonna send it to you, and I want you to go check it out because what it shows is Kobe, a tweet, and then someone had to tweet right after they tweeted, about all of Kobe's accomplishments and stuff. They tweeted the article where he was charged with sexual assault. And
really,
yeah.
I mean, why do you got to be a hater, dog? Like whoever you are, why you got to be a hater, dog?
Dude, I have no clue why, but yeah, that ain't no parts cool at all. Like I don't understand why people do that, man. I understand you don't like the man, but for real, like, man, he can't even get his own time, to shine. It's just, I don't know, man.
I mean, he's the second best shooting guard of all time, though.
Yeah, I think, man. I mean, with rings and stuff, like me, I've never been a big Kobe fan. But my thing is, I recognize he has done a lot of things.
Recognize game, granddad.
I mean, you have to. You kind of have to, man. So I'm just like, all right, here you go, Kobe. There you go, Scar. There's a Twitter link right there, man. Go ahead and take a look at that. And but yeah, man, I'm just like, why would they do that? Why would they post that right after that? But it's good though. Yeah, NBA 2K on the Legendary Edition, they're honoring Kobe with the hashtag on Twitter right now. Legends live on. And there's actually a sweet Nappy Roots song that is called "The Legend Lives On." So yeah, I recommend folks go listen to that.
That's dirty. Like they posted a screenshot of the article and all that kind of stuff. He was charged, but like old girl. Now I'm not trying to disparage old girl, but like they said that, you know, apparently after she supposedly got raped by Kobe Bryant, she went and got it on with other dudes. Like there was like, they found like semen from 3 dudes in her.
It's tough, man.
When they tried to run the rape kit, it was semen for 3 dudes. Come on, dog. Like
yeah, man.
I mean, Kobe was wrong. Let's be real. He was wrong. He was wrong for stepping out on his wife and all that kind of stuff. But you know, that's kind of what these basketball players do. Ask your boy. But for real, D'Angelo Russell, he would be on Forrest Gump status for the rest of his career. As long as I'm on his team, can't sit here. Like no, no player. No player. You can't. No, you can't. You can't sit here. Like I can't. You like no, not at all.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Like Kobe made up for it. I mean, he made at least for his wife because he bought her a $2 million diamond, right?
And you know what? You know what else Kobe did?
What did he do?
He came out and balled. Like
yeah,
you know what? You know what? We would forgive your transgressions if you go out there and ball and you are like absolutely excellent. The American public would be like, man, all right.
And even more than that, like when you admit fault, right? Because it's so many times in baseball, Scar, where you have so many people that constantly deny, like the Pete Rose thing, right? He's never going to be in the Hall of Fame, which I think is a shame, but it's because he continually denies having any wrongdoing. Whereas when there's so many people who have done steroids, who have cheated, they'd be like, yeah, I did it. I'm sorry. I apologize. Look, let me go out here. And they're genuinely.
The Pete Rose thing is also the reason why Michael Vick copped to those charges that he didn't actually do.
Yeah.
He copped to the dog fighting because, I mean, let's be honest. They said he had never been to that house.
Right.
He paid for it. He financed it. He gave them the money to do it. But he had never been to that house. So if he had never been to the house where these dogs are being raised, how did he actually harm a dog?
Yeah, exactly.
But they say he had never been to the house. He had never been to the house, but the cousin, was running from the cops, and then that's when they found everything. But he financed it, and then he was gambling on it. The gambling is what got him that Pete Rose. So you cop to the other stuff, so they don't get you on that Pete Rose.
Exactly, man. So I don't know, man. I just think that man, like I said, just the apology and the moving forward and stuff can do wonders for a lot of people, because as evil as the internet can be, people are generally forgiven if people are genuinely sincere and actually try to make amends.
Like that would be the first thing I would do. Like if I did something wrong and I got caught, Josh Gordon, I'd be like, you know what, my bad.
Right.
You know what? It's rough out here, dog. Like, I know you look at me like you say I'm a millionaire and there's no reason why I should, be doing all of this stuff. But it's rough out here for you, boy. And so maybe smoke some weed.
It's silly, man.
Y'all take a lot of pills. I just want to smoke some weed. Like Josh Gordon, do that. Just be like, yo.
He was like, man, you see who my roommate is? I gotta sleep with Johnny Manziel. Come on, son. Hey, pass that.
Or he can snitch. Be like, Johnny out here doing that hard stuff. Like, why don't you look at him? I was smoking a little weed. Like, if I played for Denver, y'all went
Come on, man. What's that stuff around his nose, Johnny? It's not sunscreen. You know what I'm saying? So
we don't make you wear a disguise to the to Las Vegas, dog. Like, we doesn't do that.
Yeah. Next time, Johnny, just remember to turn the auto location off on your phone, GPS. Yeah. You're good to go. No, man. So also in the NBA, the Golden State Warriors, man, they play Minnesota tonight. For the record, they're currently 72-9. They win tonight, they get 73, the most wins in any single season, any single regular season in NBA history. What do you think about that, man?
I think it's an incredible accomplishment, but I'm bored with it already. I find the Warriors they're exciting to watch, but their story is incredibly boring.
Yeah, well, but just because they consistently perform so well, there's no one with any drama on the team.
They just keep winning, and like you just keep winning. It's just like, no, I'm okay. Like, okay, you're winning a bunch of games, all right. And then like, I mean, earlier in the season, Michael Jordan was just already like, you know what, go out there and break the record, like do that. Like he was already like, even though like some people like Pippen and stuff like that, because if you're not Michael Jordan, like being a part of that Bulls team means something. Yeah. And it's gonna mean something for the rest of your life until the Warriors beat it. But here's the problem. Now they have to win the championship. If they do the regular season thing and they don't win the championship, then it's gonna be the same thing as the Patriots.
Yep.
It's going to be just like the Patriots. Like
I agree.
You went undefeated during the season. Yay. Did you win the chip?
No. Yep, I know. I agree. There's going to be a lot of pressure, but they've shown that they can step up to it and play through it. So I'm interested to see how it goes. Oklahoma City is the third team in the West right now, and just looking at the vast differences in their performances on the floor, like, Oklahoma City, I don't think they can run with them boys, man. They can't run with them dudes.
They usually the games are pretty close, but they can't beat them in a 7-game series.
No.
The difference between them is they're deep. Like what you call the Warriors are deep. Like they got some dudes on that team that's like, really? That dude, how do you shoot threes like that? Like
the whole squad.
The whole squad, like I think at least 8 down. They all can put up the buckets like that. Yeah, it all comes from Steph Curry. I mean, with Steph Curry not on the floor, and with Steph Curry not on the floor, it changes a little bit. But you know what that means? Grizzlies. Send one of your goons to just go out there, WWE chair Steph Curry, dog. Like, shit. So just hit him with a chair. Like, he'll still probably make the shot, but if you do it early enough in the game, you might rattle him a little bit.
You better hope. You better hope you don't make him mad, because then he's gonna go out there and hit and start just cashing in everything.
Yeah. And Zebo break his orbital bone.
See, man, the dirty players. Man. No, I hope they win. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a pretty interesting feat.
So I saw a thing on the news. Do you know how much floor seats for the Kobe game cost?
How much?
$30,000 a seat.
Why?
Because it's Kobe's last game.
Man.
And it's LA.
He just played in Oklahoma City not too long ago.
$30,000 a seat for courtside.
Wow, son. Oh, nah, man. Nah, player.
Bruh. That is. Do you know Kobe
and you're saying 3,000, right? Like 13, not 30.
I said 13. 30.
Why? That's like
30. I didn't say 13. 30.
Wow.
$30,000 a seat for courtside tonight.
That's ludicrous. Like, You know, the new Tesla, like the new Tesla Model 3s that were just released, like it just they're like 35 grand. They're 35 grand.
35.
Come on, son. That's a 200 mile an hour, 200 mile range electric vehicle. And you're going to go watch Kobe play his last game for that amount? I'll tell you what, you wasting $30,000. Why don't you just waste it on your boy? I'll take it.
Yeah.
Man. Well, you know, congrats to Kobe. Thanks for all the good times. You know, I do hope Golden State wins, man. You got anything else before we get up out of here, Scar? Because unfortunately, I got to go to church again tonight for another meeting of the same group. This might be my last night going. But
okay, no, I don't think I have anything else. Oh man, let me tell y'all. I've been watching Buffy again with my girl.
I shake my head every time you talk about Buffy.
Do that, dog. If you haven't, do that. Get through season 1. Do that immediately. It's so good. Like, it's so good. It's such a good TV show. And like, people hate it, and some people just like no because they saw the movie. It's not too much to do with the movie, but man, listen, it's so good. It's real good. It's the early seasons right now. We just finished season 2. The early seasons are very, very 90s. Very 90s. But man, listen. And also Mass Effect, dog. Seth Green.
Okay.
Every time I see him, every time he starts talking and he makes like a quip or something like that, and I was like, yeah, that's Joker. And then so it's a couple more. There's a couple more, especially when you get the Angel. There's a couple people, and yeah, man, it's just so good.
Man, I'll tell you what, I'll try Buffy if you try Alphas. How about that?
I'll think about it. The lady, there's a lady who plays Drusilla in the earlier seasons, and she's a vampire. She's a crazy vampire. I found out yesterday. You want to know who she is? Also,
who?
She's the voice of the Little Sisters.
The Little Sisters of what?
BioShock Little Sisters.
Oh, okay.
She's the voice of like all of the Little Sisters.
Okay, cool.
BioShock 1 and 2.
Cool. You know the lady who voiced Ellie in The Last of Us? Ashley Johnson, she's on Blind Spot. She plays the scientist on Blind Spot, like the one who's always investigating all the poems and the riddles and stuff. That's Ashley Johnson. That's the same Ashley Johnson, I think.
The dude who does Garrus is in like he plays in a lot of like TV shows. He's in like one episode here, one episode there. He does a lot of TV shows and stuff like that.
We know that's your boy. We know that's your dude. That's your guy.
I mean, he is the guy. Like don't front no Garrus.
I ain't front no Garrus. You just know who my favorite is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to wrap us up tonight for Facetious number 18. Check back next week. We should be streaming live directly from YouTube. Hopefully, jump in, have a good time with us, have some fun. Really look forward to engaging with everyone and kind of upping the quality a little bit. So, in the meantime, all of my details and how you get a hold of me is at the bottom of this post. So I really appreciate it. Scar, what about you?
Man, you know, show notes. Peace out to all the warriors. Thank you for checking your boy out. And hopefully next time we show up, the quality's gonna be up. Check. And we probably gonna try to get some music. Check. And hopefully they can work out that logo. Check.
Yes, sir. So hopefully everything will be where it needs to be next time. But thank you all for joining. We'll be back in your ear again next week. Deuces.
Peace.